As leaders, how well do we know the hopes, fears, dreams, and situations of our team? In the old model, the personal lives of the team members was thought to be an off-limits area for bosses. Not today. The team want to know the boss is in their corner, actively working to help them further their careers. The times have changed and we have to move with it. Welcome back to this weekly edition every Tuesday of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, President of Dale Carnegie Training Japan. Well, where is this cutting edge? For all of us, the quality of our people is the cutting edge for success in Japan. In this show, I will stimulate your thinking about ramping up your business. 2, bring you insights from the best training organization on the planet. 3, provide you with the highest quality Japan information. 4, motivate you to motivate yourself to motivate those around you. 5, help you shoot the lights out at results time. I don't want to just help you succeed. I want you to dominate. This is episode number 3, and we are talking about motivational leadership. And this is part 1. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. Can leaders actually motivate others? Is the leader responsible for the drive, energy, engagement, consistent attitude, and innovative outlook of their team? Hollywood says we are. Rousing soapbox oratory, stirring speeches in the locker room at halftime, passionate battlefield calls for sacrifice are legendary scenes from the movies. What about at work rather than the game day halftime? Leaders energetically telling others, be motivated, doesn't work. Yelling it progressively louder doesn't work either. The leader can create a work environment where self-motivation can flourish. Maybe. Well, why maybe? Most leaders in Japan seem to have had a charisma bypass. They were promoted because of their seniority or their individual and often idiosyncratic technical expertise. They are often not great communicators, not great with people, simply not inspirational at all. Here is an interesting insight from Lee Iacocca. Motivation is everything. You can do the work of 2 people, but you can't be 2 people. Instead, you have to inspire the next person down the line and get them to inspire their people. Here lies the problem. Not only have leaders got to be able to inspire their direct reports, they also have to be able to teach these same direct reports how to pass it on to their teams. Role model and teacher by example elements are combined here. How many leaders do you know who can manage one, let alone both? To be fair, as leaders, we don't have to be saints or perfect, but there are 7 things we should stop doing because they are potentially demotivating the team. Imagine that. By being able to be a bit more self-aware, we can actually help lift motivation. Now, be honest now. Check that this list doesn't include what you're doing. 1, showing a lack of common courtesy. You're super busy boss. Are you barking out commands like a pirate captain with no thought to say please when requesting action or adding a thank you when it is completed? Do you come to work full of worries with like a cartoon rain cloud above your head, black and ominous? Is the pressure making your mood grim and subject to major fluctuations during the day? Is it hard for staff to feel motivated working for Grumpy? Well, just double check your situation and make sure you are showing sufficient respect for the team. 2, possess poor listening skills. How long do we usually keep trying to talk to people who don't want to listen? Once. If that non-listener is you, then we followers keep our best thoughts, ideas, innovations, insights to ourselves because we know we are wasting our breath. If you happen to notice one day that you are the source of all the ideas, that should be a warning signal. The best ideas often come from those closest to the action. And by definition, in your more senior role, that is no longer you. 3. Perpetrate the killer 3 C's: criticizing, condemning, and complaining. Many of us have seen demanding us leaders explode with rage and disappointment, publicly tongue lash the troops, and speak ill of individuals to whoever happens to be around. People looking on may be silent, but they're thinking, but for the grace of God, there go I. They worry that any time soon they could be next. This boss behaviour guarantees fostering no risk-taking, slow decision-making, and sycophants. Maybe you're not that toxic, but putting people down makes it difficult to lift up the results. So study how to best deal with your people's mistakes. 4. Promoting the black arts of cynicism and sarcasm. The sarcastic comments of the leader fillets team motivation clumsily and remorselessly. The Japanese language doesn't have the degree of sarcasm of English, so often the team are just left bewildered. The cynicism of the corner office prophet of doom eventually kills all hopes for the future. Remember, you lead certified experts in boss watching. They take their lead from you. Want positive outcomes? Be positive in verbal and body language as well as being positive in action. 5. Playing favourites. Childhood memories of the bitter taste of hopes and aspirations delayed or destroyed by favouritism pop up in the workplace whenever the boss is clearly favouring the few. You may be blissfully and innocently unaware you're even doing this. Remember, your job is to build people and manage processes. If you want to increase motivation, that means build up all the people, not just your best buddies. Double check you're treating everyone the same. 6. Using secrets as power play. Everyone in the team likes to know what's going on because we definitely don't like surprises at work. Obviously, keeping secrets, holding closed-door meetings, and announcing sudden changes mangles a team commitment. Managers themselves are often greedy to access the information trickle dripping down from above, but are miserly in passing it on. How about you? Are you communicating the why or just the what? 7. Lack of interaction. Every busy boss is balancing the trade-off of their own concentrated personal production hours with spending more time with the team. The question remains, though, in a busy life, how do we build common understanding, share ideas, experiences, and views? These activities require time. The introverted boss or the selfish, they died taking the hill, but I got my promotion leader, fails to garner any real engagement. Don't go that route. Communicate, involve, share. These work wonders for team spirit. We have just covered what we should not be doing. In part 2 of Motivational Leadership, we will look at what we should be doing instead. Keep pushing hard with us here at the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Subscribe on YouTube. Share with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Thank you for watching, and remember to hit the subscribe button. Our website details are on screen now. Awesome value, so check it out. Next week, we are talking about Motivational Leadership Part 2. So, yoroshiku onegai itashimasu. Please join me for the next episode of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Until then, create seriously outrageous levels of massive success. Dale Carnegie Training Japan has only one direction in mind for you, and that is up.